that's a big feat, that's a big task, but we took it under our wings, and we've been at it ever since the pandemic, and we've grown stronger and stronger. We're making more connections. We even have Pastor Heidi Dixon here from all over Florida City, and we also have Ms. Days, who's all the way from Miami-Dade, so you see the connection. I don't know where the rest of you all from, that's why I'm not calling your names, but we have connections throughout Miami-Dade County, and that's the goal for Theory Collaboration Exchange and our individual organizations to get to heaven, because we know we do a lot of things to get to the other place. So with that being said, we're going to show the short video of how we traveled one day. We carpooled from the south to the north. We started in Florida City. We met public servants along the way, police officers, regular everyday neighborhood citizens.
Hello everybody. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I know that you all came from work, so thank you so much for being a part of this. My name is Shakita Days. I am full-time with 911 police dispatcher. And then I have my organization.
Collaboration, and we came up with exchange because it's a mutual aid. And one thing I love about this organization and group is that everybody shows up as they are for each other.
Well, because we have different events, we like to take kids to, and it's
The magic show is amazing.
Okay.
I've attended twice. It's
Wow.
it's amazing.
My man, Mr. Fred Christian.
One second, one, can you call me, please?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Is the microphone working?
Fred, how many minutes?
3 or 5.
No.
All right, y'all. Normally I got made a preacher because I'm a minister. My name is Fred Christian. I am the founder of Hashtag Impact at Impact Media, social media site, and also this is the voice for the voiceless. We go from social media to people. We started in 2017 with my partner Mariana Andy Rodriguez because we needed healthcare. Currently, we got 1 million people uninsured in the state of Florida. Was one of those at one point. 30 years without healthcare. I couldn't take it anymore, so we had to get Medicaid expanded. Amy had a sick daughter. I got props today.
13th is the next one, right? So we'll be down in Florida City as well. He's being very humble right now, but he also has the food truck that the farm share that he does with the love for my significant other. I love love. I love the love of my granddaughter. We have to just practice love.
Hope. I provide resources. And one of the things our community lacks is resources. We need resources. How do you get things done? You need resources. You gotta advocate. You gotta get out there in the streets. You gotta knock on doors. You gotta see what people want. Because people have different things, they have different needs and wants. And we gotta know what people want. One of my biggest issues that I face when I go out and talk to people is gun violence. Let's face it, that's all over the country. It's not a city thing, it's a country thing.
Let me tell you something. And you know what they say when you call Jesus on the main line, right? When you call Miss Marie and Jasmine on the main line, they coming. Okay?
They showing up
Now,
and they ain't coming walking, they coming running and flying.
And looking good. And looking good. Representing very well. So I bring to you my dear friend and social worker, helper, and social servant in the community, legendary Miss Marie, Maribel, and Jasmine Grove, okay? And they'll tell you what church they work at and all their ministries. She's very impactful. She dressed me one time when we won the children's festival. I was the boss, right? I ain't had no clothes. They gave me promotion, but I ain't had no clothes. And Miss Marie said, baby, come on over here. We both from Alabama. I said, all right now. And guess what she did? Gave me the prettiest suit. And when they filmed that thing, I was looking good.
Yes.
And so I never forget that grace that was shown on to me. But come on up here, Miss Marie. You know, I wrote somebody letter.
That's all right. Good evening. I'm like Pastor Dixon.
when Miss Joy called, I have to come. I mean, I was laying on my bed, relaxing after being out in the hot sun, just chilling under the AC, and Joy called me. I need you down here. Oh God, really, Joy? And she's like, yes, I need you now. So I jumped up and I flew down here, and I'm glad I came because I heard some very good information, and I also found a resource that I've been looking for. Wow. And I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about that. I lost my son in May, and then before that, we'll be back at that. In December, I buried my aunt. March, my oldest sister, and then May, my son. So I've been like on the go, zoom, but I have the moments that it just comes on me, and I said, Miss Marie, now if one of your clients
the South. We got some kids from Southridge, we got kids from other high schools, North Miami, kids from in the gardens, and she runs it now, and I know she's going to tell her little pitch in a minute.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Right there, church affiliation of the Hope Church of Christ in Miami. Okay. My name is Alberta Williams. I'm with the Young Women Facing the Future. The CEO is Cassandra Mitchell. We started this nonprofit in 1998 after Cassandra's sister was brutally killed on the street on 7th Avenue. And we noticed that most of the girls that came to our programs were either raped, molested, or something was going on at home. So when her sister died, she said, you know what can I do to save the rest of the girls from being in different relationships and just being in the wrong places at the wrong times?
The library is here to help you guys thrive, okay? It's here for connection, cultural programming, social services, literacy initiatives. And I want to tell you of some that we have here in our library. I know I can't give an elevator pitch. It's impossible when we're here. The whole sole purpose of the library is to help the community thrive. And it's hard for me to just mention just one thing. But I want to tell you some amazing things that we have going on in the library. We're here to connect you guys to resources. So basically, we're your support. And if you have a question, we're here to answer it. Right? So some of the things that we're offering, we offer programs, and I'm gonna give you just a few. We have computer classes. I'll try to tell like adults. We have computer classes. We have a healing support group for anyone who's lost a loved one. Mr. Gibson, can you wave? Mr. Gibson is our facilitator. He meets on the first and the third Wednesday of each month, and we're bringing this to you in person and also online. We have blood pressure screenings that you can get.
Oh, I need that right now.
On the second and fourth Monday of each month in the morning. This is all information that we would like for you to search on our website.
the lines to send out community, everything in the community. This Bigelow Perkins, she represented me one night. And so I made a phone call and I said, I'm going. I have been doing, I actually am the senior pastor of Omega Power Grace Ministry. We have been in existence for 27 years. We have been working in the community for 27 years. I actually have done, I brought a little, but I'm gonna put it down because I know what I do. We call our small chap shop because we do something 10 months out of the year. We're giving back to our community. I love working.
That's a clap, y'all.
Yeah.
I love working with everyone. The children, especially our seniors, the adults, we're everywhere. So what we do is, every Valentine's Day, I do a love fest And that's for the seniors at Charles Henry Park and other community seniors. And we go out and we give them a formal banquet. Everything is formal because we don't.
The intern and mentee, and I have grown and flourished into a mentor and a facilitator. I'm gonna say it because if I don't say it, Joy's gonna say it, and she's gonna razzle dazzle you with. I helped create Mental Health Monday, which is a collective sisterhood. And the whole premise of Mental Health Monday was to give space to our youth to explore, learn, and share information about mental health. Because what our youth knew about mental health is only what was passed down to them by their parents, which wasn't much, and which was shrouded in fear and misinformation. And so we thought it was imperative, it was important, it was detrimental.
I'm Tara. I'm a real estate and mortgage professional locally here in South Florida. And, but adjacent to that work, I host seminars in person. I've had seminars in this very room. And I've also moved into the online space holding a Monday Zoom call every Monday. I'm not connected with any nonprofits at the time, but
We founded this because we could not reach people just on social media, like Occupy Democrats and others do. We needed to be in communities like this, and that's what we're doing. So we launched an initiative, which was called Summits, and then it was called Forums, and then it became a Weekend Summit, which is a great initiative, which I'll tell you about later if anybody's got any questions. But we are a great organization. We want to reach people. There's a petition out there, 1 million people we need to sign by February. There's 800,000, 1 million people we need to sign by February. So if you know anybody, please sign the petitions from Florida Decides Healthcare, and we'll get insurance through those who need it through Medicaid expansion. And right now we need the healthcare because Medicaid was cut, ACA subsidies were cut, and a lot of people are going to be struggling. We got 1 million right now without healthcare. We could have possibly 3 in the state alone, and 18 to 20 national. That's nothing to play with. Plus the gun violence, with the silencers being legal in the big beautiful bill. I don't want to get political, but we've got a lot of work to do, and we can use your help. And we thank you all. God bless.
Woo!
And giving back to the community. Yes, I am a full-time poet, spoken word artist. It is what I do for a living, but I also believe in you have to match. As much as you want to receive, you have to give.
Yes.
So I am pretty much